Off the Ball Network fans, this is JP from Off the Ball Network. Man, the NBA just keep bringing hot news. Oh my goodness gracious. Christmas is about to be lit. This is finally our dreams that we wanted to have since all the signings and free agency just been going crazy this summer. We finally got our 2 games that is going to be lit and definitely bringing a lot of views for people across the world. So I'll definitely go ahead and get into that. But first, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to Off the Ball Network channel. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you subscribe down below to Off the Ball Network for all your sports needs. Definitely check us out on our social media platforms you see in this video, and also offtheballnetwork.com for all your sports needs and everything. Podcasts, articles, everything. Shout out to the guys from Off the Ball Network making year 2 better than year 1. Let's go ahead and get into the 2 main Christmas games I'm looking forward to. 1, the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Brooklyn Nets, which everybody's been asking for. That could be a potential finals matchup. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie, Irving, Blake Griffin versus Anthony Davis, Carmelo, Anthony, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook. Who does not want to see this match? It's a lot of star power. Unbelievable. So, can't wait for that. Also, we have what we had in the playoffs this year, Trae Young and the Hawks. We'll call Trae Young Reggie Miller for right now because he is the Knick killer right now in New York versus the New York Knicks and all the stuff they did in the off season. Man, another game that I cannot wait for. There's going to be a lot of views. See, NBA always does a good job of marketing like the best games, especially on a particular special tradition holiday like Christmas. The Christmas games, they've been marketing and everything every year. It's just been fantastic. And this is going to bring a lot of views in, especially the Lakers and Nets and the Knicks and the Hawks. Let's go ahead and start with the Lakers and Nets. You see the Lakers got an aging roster, but they pick up some really good pieces. A lot of shooters like Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, Wayne Ellington, Kit Bazemore. And then you see that they also brought back Dwight Howard to bring in some energy and more size in the center position, bringing in Russell Westbrook from the Wizards, Carmelo Anthony from Portland. The Lakers are just telling you that they want to win a championship. They want to compete right away with the aging roster it has, like the 2011 Dallas Mavericks, the roster they had, and the 08 Boston Celtics. So it's going to be really interesting. And then hopefully the question is for both the teams with the Lakers and the Nets is can the teams stay healthy? Because we already know problems with Anthony Davis, LeBron, and then you also have, Kyrie, James Harden with the hamstring injury, Kevin Durant, since he started having that Achilles injury, just a little bit some injuries that he had. So can the team stay healthy so that we can see this Christmas matchup? I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Don't know who's going to win that one. It's going to be a really good game. I think the Lakers might pull this one out they might pull this one out, but both of the teams don't really have great defensive players. They might have a couple defensive guys, but they don't really. So it's going to be a high-scoring game, a real high-scoring game. So, I think with LeBron, you can never count LeBron out. So I think the Lakers will take the Brooklyn Nets on the Christmas Day game. Let's get to the Knicks and the Hawks. I mean, you've seen in the playoffs how Trae Young can light it up. The way he scores that basketball, the way he goes at New York fans, definitely makes him probably the most despised player in the NBA right now because he killed the beloved New York Knicks in 5 games in the playoffs. So the Knicks can have a chance to redeem themselves and get their revenge. The Knicks picks up some really good pieces. The Evan Fournier, that was a questionable one, but I thought that was a real good pickup, coming from Boston. You also got Grimes in the draft. Definitely a really good pickup. And then also, I forgot the other person's name that they got in the draft, but both of them are going to be really good on the backcourt. And then you got Derrick Rose back. You got Taj Gibson. Julius Randle signed the extension, so you're telling me that Julius Randle is going to be your number 1 guy. Hopefully he shows up. I hope he shows up. And then, you got Bucks too, just re-signing. So they got some key pieces, and Tom Thibodeau's a great defensive-minded coach. So it's going to be a grinded out game. And then in Atlanta, you got Trae Young. You got, hopefully John Collins. I think John Collins will be signed, I believe. You have Bogdanovic. You got Jalen Johnson in the draft, who has a lot of potential. You got Cooper, who has a lot of potential too as well, who's playing really good in the summer league. You also, you got some really good pieces. Cam Reddish, DeAndre Hunter when he comes back healthy. So this is going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really good game, and Spot League going to be right there. So, man, I just cannot wait. Oh, man. The views is going to be off the roof. So, in that game, it's going to be tough. I might have to say Atlanta might get this one because I like to see, I'm going to have to say Atlanta over New York for right now in that game. But it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a grinded out game unless Trae Young goes off like a Reggie Miller and scores 10 points in 8 seconds or 25 points in the fourth quarter. Who knows? But you can see how the potential that Trae Young has to be that dynamic, transitional player, generational type player. So definitely, I just can't wait for these Christmas games. It's about to be electric. Give me your thoughts down below on those games. Who you think is going to win? Anything right there on them Christmas games, definitely comment down below. Like this video if you give it this a thumbs up. Definitely if you're a return subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you're a new subscriber, make sure you subscribe down below to Off the Ball Network for all your sports needs. Follow us on social media right here in this video. Also, offtheballnetwork.com. Hey, we're getting better and better every single day. Off the Ball Network family is getting better and better with the content. So definitely check us out. And if you ever go to the Halftime app, we're there too as well. Definitely download Halftime. And we are out of here. Peace.